if you're like most people, there's a gap between where you are and where you want to be. And it's not a problem of knowledge, it's a problem of consistency. The 5 a.m. Squat Club is here to help you with that, achieve your goals. We get up together every morning, we prime our minds, we enhance our fitness by working out together, and then we ensure progress. We do it together to ensure accountability. Join the team, change your life. Let's go for it. First thing before we move our bodies, before we turn up the heat, we got to choose our first thoughts of the day, prime our minds. Let's get after it. Let's go. Whoops. So first thing we do it every morning, is we get into what we call our paleo squat or paleo chair. Feet go underneath the hips and then sit down into a relaxed, passive squat position at least. If you feel like you're going to fall over backwards, hold something that's got some weight out in front as a counterbalance. And in order to start our day off properly, we're going to choose our first thoughts, control our breathing before we get going. So it'll be a 4-second inhale, a 4-second pause at the top, 4-second exhale, and then a 4-second pause at the bottom. Then we're going to go through 4 times here. So we'll start on an inhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold the top. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible for the outcomes in my life due to my reactions. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I'll make time between stimulus and my response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today, and we'll focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. Focus on the positive. Inhale. All right, step 1 complete. Next, let's start moving the body. Ouch. Ow. All right, we start every day with a little bit of movement. After we prime the mind, what we're looking at is getting down on the floor and getting back up. We've gotten up out of bed, but I want to be able to get up off the ground until I die. So I want to make sure that I keep practicing getting down, getting up. You're just going to lay down on the floor and then get back up. Celebrate the top. And we're just going to move steady here for 2 minutes. You can go slow and walk your way down and walk your way back up, or you can make it quicker and hop and hop. Up to you, depending on how you feel. You can turn it up as you go. We're just first step to turning on the body. I want to get a little bit of blood flow, a little bit of elevated heart rate, a little bit of joint lubrication. Just start to feel a little more awake, a little more going. If you're new here, welcome. We do this every morning. Our goal here is to build the lives that we want through discipline, fitness, and daily action towards our goals. So if that's what you're looking for, you're in the right place. If you've been here before, give yourself a pat on the back. You're up, you're doing it. A lot of you are doing this every day. starting to see the benefits of the consistency, starting to notice that it's excuse me, easier to wake up, and that once you're done your session, including your homework ideally, that you're really starting to make progress. You're starting to see change. You're starting to feel present during the day because you've been, productive in the morning, gotten it out of the way so that the day is smoother. And you're just starting to see overall things are changing. Fitness is improving. Mindset is changing. Goals are on the way through the homework. So, good job for being here. Let's keep moving. Step 2, we're going to continue on with the warm-up. Good morning, everybody. Taylor, Talia, Jody, Equipment, Megan, Jason, Yaroslav. Good morning, good morning. Next step, we're just going to move the hip flexor a little bit, pulling the knee towards the chest. Stay nice and tall. I want to kind of isolate this as much as I can in that hip flexor. Ooh, burpees got me breathing. It's the way to start the Monday morning. People always say to me, what's the best way to start the day? Burpees. Switch it up if you haven't switched sides. Get about 10 per side here. Keeping that torso nice and tall. Okay. Next from there, we're going to get into a good morning. So feet are going to go underneath the hips. You're going to send the hips back, find some hamstring tension, nice neutral spine through the back. Stand, squeeze the butt, push the hips forwards. Let's get 10. So knees are unlocked. Spine is neutral. I'm moving right at the hip joint and then pushing the hips forward. Hips back, hips forward. Simple, simple. Trying to keep that spine neutral as you go. Okay, from there, we're going to stand tall on one leg, and you're just going to take that other foot, get a little swing back and forth. Doesn't need to be aggressive. Just want to start moving through that hip a little bit. I'll get 10 cycles or so there. Trying to keep the torso tall and not going super aggressive here. Just warming up. I don't want to over push it. Once you've got 10 cycles there, switch legs. That one's a little tighter. You'll often notice imbalances side to side. One side's tighter or stronger or looser or sore. Try to spend some extra time on that less happy side, you can call it. Okay, from there, we're going to get into a lunge. So what you're looking at is a nice long step forward. Hips go straight down. Let that back knee kiss the floor. Press up through both feet and bring them back together. Let's alternate there for 10 steps. If that's too much, just support yourself on something, a counter, a wall, a door, whatever. Start to get some blood flowing in the legs. We're doing some step-ups today. So this is a similar motion, single leg press. A couple more there. All right, and then we're going to come down onto all fours. Start getting a little bit of shoulder warm up here. So what we'll do is just from this all fours position, take one arm straight off the ground. From the shoulder, keeping the elbow straight. You can hold the top for a sec if you'd like. Basically as high as you can. Let's get 10 reps per side. Thanks for hitting the reactions, team. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys being here. Getting up early. Working hard. It's the 5 a.m. class. Right? If there's one thing that makes your goals that much easier, it's not the right programming. It's having a team. It's about having accountability, a crew to hold you to it, someone to share in suffering with. That's what this is about. All right, from there, first set of squats, go ahead and hop up. Take the feet underneath the shoulders. Turn the toes out a little bit. Hips go down and back, ideally till they're below the level of the knees. Abs stay on, and knees stay out in line with the feet. That knee is still cranky. I'll talk about this. Well, we'll talk about it later. We've got good 2 parts today. We've got an AMRAP first of some step-ups and pull-ups. We've got our handstand work after. All right, second round. Again, a little more motion in that hip flexor warm-up. Taking the knee up towards the chest, out to the side and down, and then reversing it. And then once we're done our AMRAP and our handstand work, we've got some clips from the farm and a little bit of talk about the next month. We're going to talk a little bit more about nutrition in January. Probably start January with a fast, 36-hour fast. Reset some stuff, clear up some inflammation, and then clean up for January. All right. From there, we're going to come down onto the floor, laying on your back, feet on the ground, knees at about 90, hands by your sides. We're just going to send the hips up, squeezing the butt hard, creating a straight line from the shoulder to the knees. Let's get 10 there. Hold for 2 seconds at the top. Five. A lot of us live in extension in the back, and that comes from hip flexion because we sit too much and our hips get real tight. So forcing the hips open like this is a great way to start reducing back pain if you've got it. Just being extended is not how you want your spine to be every day. Okay, from there, we'll come on up to our, what do we got? Single leg again. You're gonna go standing on one foot, send that other leg back behind you, hinge the chest forward, stand back up, squeeze the butt. You can increase that range of motion, you can decrease it, whatever works for you. Let's get at least 5 per side here. Switch it up. You can always get more on the weaker side, or less balanced side. Spencer, good morning. Or good night, I guess. 2 a.m. How you doing, buddy? Say, okay, it's summer now. It doesn't feel like summer. Feel free to come visit. It is not summer here. We are actually in a really cold stretch. Oh, did you ask a question that I missed? I must have missed something there, Jason. Store-bought bread. Okay. We're talking about my yoga mat. Okay. All right, from there, we're gonna go into a Spider-Man lunge. So go ahead and come on down into a plank position. Excuse me, dog. And then you're gonna take one foot outside the hands, like so. And then just rock the hips around. Find those tight spots. Maybe it's chemicals. They make yoga mats and running shoes. Yeah, I don't doubt that this yoga mat is a bunch of crap. We are working on changing things out in the house and just ensuring that new things that come in are better and better. We're learning. Amélie, good morning. Me too, Jason. Although we have got sunshine. I feel for, switch it up. I feel for Spain and Southern California. Feeling very blessed. What's happening in Spain and Southern California? I don't pay attention to the news. Are they having flooding or something? Spencer, what's happening in Southern California? How you doing this morning, Amélie? Yeah, we've got one more per side here. And then we'll switch that up to squats. Lots of rain and mudslides. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know the deal with Spain, but I know in California we've just raped the place so badly and taken all the water out, and well, we don't need to get into it, but that's management. The reason that California is so screwed is because of humans. California was a beautiful place until we killed it. Oh, apparently it could be propaganda. Oh, interesting. Let's not these days, but yeah, I definitely believe that what we've done on the west coast of the US in terms of taking water from Colorado, bringing it down to California, like they've messed that place up. The amount of water that they use for growing avocados and almonds and whatever. Okay, last set of squats. You got me excited before it's time. Let's focus on getting this workout in, and then we can discuss life if we want a little bit more. Okay, so last few squats here, and then we'll get talking about today's workout. All right, legs are feeling pretty good. Okay. A wet willy. Oh, God. It's fighting between taking a nap and a long brain drain today. Awesome to see you guys here. Okay. So, 12 minutes this morning. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, forget about that. 12 minutes, 2 movements this morning. We are going AMRAP as well. So as many rounds as you can do in 12 minutes of 10 pull-ups and 10 step-ups. So thinking about this, 10 pull-ups personally is going to be a lot. So I want to make sure that these step-ups are good and challenging to balance that out. Right, I want to make sure that I'm not choosing a pull-up level or a step-up that's too easy, that I'm going to be stuck on the pull-ups the whole time. So let's talk pull-ups first. Get your pull-up bar set up. If you don't have a pull-up bar, it's time to get a pull-up bar. So what we're looking for on the pull-up is just from a dead hang to chin all the way over the bar. If you have a kip and you want to do that, if you've got the space for it and the equipment for it, feel free to kip those. Otherwise, strict is great. I just want full range of motion. Full hang at the bottom, chin fully over the bar at the top. If that's not accessible, excuse me, you can use a band, put a band through there, step into it, let it help you, or foot assisted is good as well. You can raise your floor by stacking up something underneath you, so you can come to a leg supported position, arms are straight, and you're just going to use your feet, use your legs to help you get up into that chin over the bar position, using as much arm as you can, as much leg as you need. 10 reps, I'll probably break those up. Second movement is a step up. I'm likely going to put a barbell on my back here, but you could do this with nothing. You could hold a dumbbell, you could hold a kettlebell, barbell, front rack, back rack, whatever you want. And we're going to alternate for 10. So full foot goes on the step, stand all the way with that standing leg before the other foot touches, and then come on down and alternate. You can choose whatever height you'd like for this and whatever load you'd like. But the idea and the goal is make it tough enough that 10, that's too high. That 10 reps is good and challenging, and it doesn't make you feel like you're just back on the pull-ups the whole time. That's too high as well. So let's take a couple minutes, start warming that up. That's probably where I want to be. Drop any questions you might have in the chat, and I can give you a hand sorting that out. But I'm going to go with the barbell here. Hopefully we're not gonna just crash into everything. Okay. So all the way up on the standing leg, alternate all the way up on that standing leg. Get a few warm-up reps in. Hopefully this dog is not doing this when I do it. Part of the challenge here obviously is getting the bar on and off. Gotta clean it. All right. Maybe 2 minutes, team, to get your gear set up. Try out some warm-up reps. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. Excuse me. Let me know in the chat what options you're thinking for the step-ups. How we doing, Taylor? You joining us this morning for a workout? Let me know what you're thinking for the pull-ups and for the step-ups. Okay. So I'm choosing something ideally that's going to be good and challenging on those step-ups. This is not going to be a fast moving one. It's going to be a little more just steady, kind of chug along. You know, those pull-ups I might do in sets of 2 or 10 singles or who knows, and then just steady through the step-ups. All right. Let me know your options there, and then we're gonna get started, team. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's do it. 1 minute. All right. Okay. Let's see. Milk crate, 2 45-pound plates with 95 barbell. Now, okay, I get it. Just, so if you're feeling pretty good, then that sounds good. If you're feeling still a little bit crappy, Jason, feel free to just do less reps or slow it down a little bit. Red hand strict pull-ups, nice. Jody, 20-inch box, 30-pound training bar banded pull-ups, fantastic. Let's go, team. Time for the donkey show. Oh, the donkey's coming out after. Gotta wait for the donkey, Spencer. That's why you guys stick around. All right, let's do this. Might turn this camera a little bit so you can see me.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna be.
Probably should have
look the other way. What
looked at the camera though. How's that? Good enough. All right, team. 12 minutes of fun. There it is. So once again, don't sprint this, right? Just nice and steady. Let's first pull ups. Okay, right, break them up as necessary. Be smart. Your goal is not how fast can you do the first round. It is how many rounds can you do in 12 minutes. So keep that pace steady. I missed that. I'll get the chat after. All right, team. Let's do this. 10 seconds. Game on. 10 pull-ups, 10 step-ups. Break them up as necessary. 2, 1.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him. Instead of searching inside for
think
what
that's
they
the plan.
gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
Give me a lot of pull-ups.
High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got
Make sure if you do singles, you go full hang on every one. Get a little tip there. That was 9.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second, this life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing, new focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession, you got their attention, I'll leave it
one down.
Take a redemption, just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon, 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scene. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking
Pull-ups
for
are hard.
somebody who can save him. Instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
Might be keeping pull-ups there.
Right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. You can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No gun, no mean boss, just my
3 minutes down, team.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. Never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chest.
If you don't push off the bottom leg, that's a whole different game.
This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing, new focus, no guessing, just an obsession, all in his possession, you got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption, just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon, 11-11, it's time for progression.
2 down.
You try to play, but you never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him.
Hold that standard, team.
Inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy.
Keep it up, team. Killing it. Coming up on halfway here.
Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free.
Halfway.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chest, it's happening next year. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Oh! You try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me.
Is that Jake? Morning, dude. Or, yeah, still good morning for you. It's 3 down for me. 5 minutes left, team.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse.
Stick around for some handstands after Jake. At 10 minutes. Strict handstand push-ups after. I don't even know where I'm at. 6?
What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. The other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme.
4 minutes left, last third.
You can say no, free me. You can try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Oh! You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, easy.
I think that's 4. 3 minutes.
Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So
keep it up, team.
Looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but
2 minutes.
What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. My hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Whoa. Pull-ups. 90 seconds.
You try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the
Keep it up, team.
deceive me. Muddy ends break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. Never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best, above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check is I'm chest. What's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy ends break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you
30 seconds.
say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him.
That's 5.
A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change
15
the world,
seconds.
change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I want to
10.
be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the
5.
right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes.
2, 1.
Go off from a break, go off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better
Great job, team. Walk it around. Catch your breath. Get some water. Good morning, Job. How you doing, man? You guys are getting after it. Nice, Jason. I think I was 5 and 4. How many rounds do we get, team? Good job, Jason. How about the rest of us? That was all pull-up for me. I mean, the step-ups were hard too, but holy pull-ups. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy ends break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing
All right, take a minute.
Stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange.
Tidy up your gear, and then we'll talk handstands.
Your check is I'm chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
How'd the rest of us do on that? Job, you working out with us this morning? You just checking in?
So he's been looking for somebody who could save
Never
him.
did our
Instead of searching inside
scale
for
of 5
what
to
they
10
gave him. A
this
strong
morning.
will, strong mind
I'd be
causes
curious to hear
mayhem.
what
We could change the world, change times,
what the numbers
rearrange
are
them.
now
Staying on pace, running the
afterwards.
race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be
All right.
first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take.
Jody says, "Goddamn, slowest 12 minutes ever." That's funny. Run completed. Jumping in for handstand work. Sounds good, Joe. So, you may notice there that the format for our handstands today is a little different than it's been. That's centered? Yeah. I think we're going to take a break from our handstand hold, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And we're going to do a little bit of handstand push-ups here today, just to change it up So what we're aiming for here, used all the various grips on pull-up bars, so I must have gone, hey, that's awesome. I like it, Joey, that you can switch it up, that your pull-up bars got different, like a neutral, angled ones. That's sweet. Okay. So what we're gonna do today for the handstand push-ups is 5 reps every minute on the minute for those 10 minutes. So we're gonna get 50 handstand push-ups here this morning. And I'm gonna give you some options just to make sure that this is all accessible to everybody. Excuse me, dog. Stop. So, option number 1 is just gonna be a strict handstand push-up. My dog lets me do this. So I'm gonna kick up to the wall, facing outwards, you know, hands maybe 8 inches from the wall. Lock up the body, everything's tight. I'm gonna come down and forward, touch my head to the floor, and then press back out. If that's not accessible, you could go with a kipping handstand push-up. So head to the floor, knees to the chest, and then jump and press. And that'll give you a little bit of momentum up there. But there's more timing, more coordination involved in that one. If you don't feel comfortable kicking up to the wall, you could just go with a wall walk. So instead of 5 handstand push-ups, you could do 1 or 2 wall walks every minute. And that's just gonna look like this. You can start yourself on all 4s. Maybe go up to a downward dog, step up the wall with both feet, and that could be a rep if you want. You can come back down from there, or make it a little more challenging and walk yourself a little closer to the wall. The ultimate would be nose and toes touching the wall and nothing else. So you could choose, you know, 1 or 2, maybe 3 of those, but 3 is probably a lot every minute. Or if you want to do some sort of pressing, but you know, the handstand, stop it. The handstand is not there yet. Then you could go with a pike or a downward dog. So you could start elevated, make it a little more vertical. Feet are elevated. Shoulders are over top of the hands as much as you can. You'll break it to shoulders forward and then press up and back. Same idea, trying to get as much in line with the body as possible, as opposed to making this a push-up out in front. Final option could be just do the downward dog handstand push-up without the elevation. And then last one is gonna be a dumbbell press or barbell. Lock up everything, reach it overhead to a nice lockout overhead, in line with the body. You get the idea. So, handstand push-ups, strict, handstand push-ups, kipping, wall walks, downward dog push-ups. Choose an option that you think you can maintain. What I'm gonna do, and this might be a good option as well, is I'm gonna aim for 5 strict, excuse me, but if I get to a point where I can't get the 5 strict, I'm gonna stay up there, get as many as I can strict, and then finish kipping so I can get those 5 every minute. So I'm basically gonna go strict as long as I can, and then kip. So let's do this. I'm gonna turn this a little bit more. Okay. So 10 sets, 1 every minute. All right. Simple. We all good to go. Nobody's saying anything, so I'll take that as a we are ready. So 5 reps every minute, or you could just go less, right? If you're getting into this and you're getting some handstand push-ups, but 5 would be just way too many to maintain, go with 1, go with 2, go with 3, whatever number you think you can maintain at the most challenging level that you can do. Although I guess I could go deficit, but okay, forget about it. All right, ready? 10 seconds, team. All right, 5 reps, 3, 2, 1, get out of the way. Also, if you've chosen an option that's too easy, I mean, you could do more. You could do more than 5. If you can maintain more than 5 strict handstand push-ups a minute for 10 minutes, go more and just hang on, see if you can do it. Okay. Sausages. Missed that one. Amélie. Elliptical machine with a seat at a hotel. Interesting. Some neat stuff. All right, 10 seconds. Set 2, 3, 2, 1. Get nice and tight. Keep the body as one piece. Two down. 2 down. Great chats this morning. Give me some feedback in between sets here, team. What options are we doing? How are they feeling? 2 sets down so far. Did we overestimate, underestimate? What are we thinking here? And what options are we doing? Who's doing handstand push-ups? Who's doing wall walks? 10 seconds. Down dog. Okay, watch out, Maple. Go. 3, 2, 1. Set 3. Three sets down. Talk to me, team. 2 wall walks, then 30-second hold. Does that mean you're alternating? 1 minute is the 2 wall walks. Next minute, 30-second hold, and you're going back and forth, Jody? Jason got 5, barely. Are you going strict, Jason? And also, you feeling pretty good right now with the heart rate up and the... How's your chest? 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And Job, what option are you doing? Jason says my handstand hold without the wall is getting way better. Nice. Are you doing freestanding holds now too? Jody alternating. Nice. Jason, chest feels good. Coughing like crazy but doesn't hurt. Good to hear. Good to hear, man. Job 7. Dang, strong. I feel like my goal is always to try to catch up to Job, but ways to go. All right, set 5, 3, 2, 1. Five sets down. It's 25 handstand push-ups so far, or 35 for Job. Are they getting harder? Are they staying pretty easy? If they're still pretty easy, add a rep. Add one more. Maple. She's going crazy over there. Maple, choose one. All right. Next set. 3, 2, 1. my goodness. Another option that I completely forgot to mention there, maybe Jody, anybody else, would be a negative. Kick up to a handstand and then just control down to the floor, kick back out, kick up, control down to the floor. Just doing the eccentric portion, just doing the lowering portion, slow and controlled, will build that strength as well. So that's another good option too. Morning, Tasharia. All right, set 7, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. 3 more sets, team. Tashari, you getting in a handstand this morning? I've seen it. I know you can do it. Holy shoulders. Remember, negatives is a good option if you want to throw some in at the end here. Last 3 sets. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get 5 strict for all the sets. Maple. Hey, what are you doing over there? Oh, shoot, go. Whoa, 2 more. Tasharia, do we get to see some handstands today? You know I want to see those handstands. On that note, feel free to film yourself. Tag us on Instagram. I'd love to see your handstands. All right, second last one. 3, no, 2, 1. Maple. 1 more set. Oh. Jody, try negatives, no can do. Just not gonna happen from a. You could set up some mats, Jody, or pillows, or whatever. So when you come down, you can even limit that range of motion. And if you do come down too quick, you've at least got something soft. No handstands for Talia yet. All right. Back's not feeling it. Fair enough. All right, last set, team. I'm going to take a couple extra seconds rest, but you can go ahead when you're ready. I want to make sure I get these last 5. Maple, what are you doing over there? You're going crazy, eh? All right, last one.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm like an addict. I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet. Lose won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I'm playing, got a weird
Got it.
mind. If you work 8
Oh,
if the shoe
holy.
tastes mine, I'ma stay on court for a long time.
Wow. Good job, team. Hell yeah.
I'm a really big hitter. Big picture. I'm a
Ooh.
street killer.
I just got like a chill there, like a, not a I'm cold chill, but crazy. All right. Well done. Part of me wants to just sit on the floor here and chill. Shoulders are fatigued. Tell me about it, team. How was it? How'd that go? Hell yeah. All right, let's get into, what do we do there? Pull-ups, lunges, let's do the old seated leg cross here. So what we're looking at is get your butt underneath you, and then we're just going to take one leg across, and you can hinge forward a little bit if that's accessible to you, but just feeling a little bit of stretch in that hip and the glutes. Talia, do you have a cold? It kind of feels like it. It feels like this is like a never-ending congestion that's going around at our house and everywhere around us. So that's with excuse the congestion if I'm sniffling all morning. That is where we're at. Could be worse. Definitely could be worse. So I'll take it. It's okay. And you're gonna see, hopefully, that in January, as I start to clean up my act a little bit, that feeling my joints will feel a little better, and a little less congestion, a little less inflammation. But before we talk about that, let's just say good job, right? Ideally, you're seeing that there are scaling options, there are modifications, that we can all do this all the time, right? I'm going to try to make sure that this is accessible, that anybody that wants to join us, that anybody that wants to make a change and make progress can just hop in with us, press play, and we'll do the rest. So that's what today's about, sharing the purpose, and ideally, passing this on to someone else who would get some value. Someone who knows that there's more to their existence than what they're doing. There's more to their health, there's more to their life, there's more to their goals, and that just joining us is as far as I know, the simplest way to do this. This is the only live, daily, follow-along morning routine that I've ever found that exists online. You can find, if you search morning routine or follow along morning routine on YouTube, you can find, hey, do this. This is the plan. This is the formula. But there's nothing that you can just do with them. There's nothing like this. So if you know someone, pass that along. And then the reason, aside from the fitness, right, the reason why this is so effective is because any goal that you have can be broken down into daily actionable steps and repeated every day and made progress on. Let's switch sides here, by the way. So that's why we're not just here for, this 1 hour session, which is pretty great that you can get all your fitness in 1 hour a day without needing to commute, without needing to go to a fancy gym and get it all in. But then that second hour, 6 to 7, when you accomplish some progress towards your ultimate goals every day. So when when I say this is the follow along morning routine, it's not just a follow along workout, right? We get in here, we prime our minds, we intentionally move ourselves towards our goals every day by doing that homework along with the fitness, right? My goal is not to be the fittest person, the strongest person, the whatever. I want to be capable, and I want to be, proud of what I'm doing. I want to know that I'm making progress. I talk about this, where I was going there. I lost it. I don't know if it was the idea that, you can do more in, we underestimate what we can do. That's not where I was going. We lost it. Either way, do the work, right? Make the progress. Right. I don't want to be the fittest. I don't want to be the strongest. I just want to be capable. And I want to know that, whatever was important in my life, that I went for it. And I took that chance and I did the thing. And I didn't just say that it was something that I wanted to do. I actually did the work and made it happen. So we got a few farm clips here, and then we'll talk just a little bit about next month and how we're going to tidy up nutritional. We're going to talk nutrition a little bit more. So let's see what we got here. This is just funny. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but the sheep, they walk in a straight line. They walk single file. And when you go out, especially in the winter, you can see their trails. So you can see basically they're standing in a little groove. And obviously they can see me, so they wanted to go somewhere, but they're freaked out because they see me. But you can see the llamas in the back are like, well, what are you doing? You know, why are you standing in this single track when you could just go around? So they're convincing them to start moving there, as you can see. I just find that entertaining. Whether you think it's funny or not, I think it's pretty funny. Job, great work, man. Have a good one.
Hey.
There's the girls in the chicken coop there, basically. I was getting called by one of them, so. Now the dog's excited because she can hear the girls. And then this was just funny. They got a little further along in their path, and it's just funny seeing them go by. An orderly queue, exactly. Yeah, they're pretty funny, right? They're in their single line, single file, making their way to the barn. You can see the girls are still in there with the chickens. There they are, one at a time, walking by. I know the dog goes crazy. She can hear the chickens. Megan, I got no cattle for you anymore. I appreciate you still showing up. But keep coming. In the spring, we'll have some more. All right, last one, I think, is the girls with the sheep. Let's see, or at least the cranky one. Yeah. My mom had brought over some spinach, and my daughter had already dumped the spinach, but she was, as you can see now, kind of chasing the sheep with.
Don't chase them, please. That's just plastic.
I stopped her. But chasing them around with the empty plastic container from the spinach, even though there's no spinach in it, and they're not at all interested. So she's just like, "Hey, take this." She's getting more and more comfortable with the critters out there, which I guess is a good thing and a bad thing, right? All right. There we are. Oh, fantastic work, team. Maple, why you always got to be in the way? Let's just read a couple chats. I can't think of any live ones. You got the burpee crew, but that's not the same as this. No, it's very different than what they're doing, I think. Out of all the things I think are dumb, Adam agrees the sheep are dumb. There are moments where the sheep are so dumb, Spencer, you'd be amazed that, like, if you get them into a corner, they'll think that they're hiding because their head is in the corner and their butt's sticking out, and you're like, if I was a predator, like, you're just giving me the meal. Yeah, they're very, they walk in a single line. They just follow each other. Like, the term sheep is very, very true. If one's going, they're going. So, smart and dumb at the same time, for sure. All right, so let's talk just briefly about kind of what we're going to be doing next month if you want to start thinking about this. There is a thing called World Carnivore Month, and it is January. I'm not aiming to have you guys go carnivore, unless that's what you want to do. What I'm going to suggest and what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to be carnivore for the month, but you can think about long term a little bit more as well. What I'm going to suggest is that we aim for, at the very least, cutting sugar. So if you eat sugar in any way, processed sugar, or unrefined, honey or maple syrup, step 1, cut that. If you already do that, step 2 would be cut all processed foods. I would probably aim for that in one. Just cut all processed foods, and that'll basically take out your sugar as well. So, and I'll have other ways that you can do this depending on kind of where you're at and what you want to change. But if you're in with me, what I'd like is that we do this together for the month. Is we just make a change, right? We make a nutritional change that is going to unsubscribe because of the sugar. That's funny. Yeah, so we're just gonna improve our nutrition. So you can join in whatever way you want to do it. And yes, Jody, I'm going to start with a 36-hour fast, which is basically just I'm not going to eat the full day. I'm not going to eat overnight, and then I'll just eat the next day. Or sorry, it's overnight, the full day, and then overnight, which would be 36 hours. So you can choose to you can choose to do that and then lead into, maybe it's just lower carb. Maybe it's, only foods that can be grown in your area where you're from. That's one of the things that I try to do anyways. So we could have, if the girls, so what the girls are going to do for January is that, if you couldn't grow it here, not that we couldn't get it I'm not saying the words right. I don't mean it's necessarily fresh right now, but if we could buy frozen berries, they could have that because it can grow here, but we're not going to have bananas. We're not going to have the things that we couldn't get here, that couldn't grow here naturally. There's options, right? So you can go keto, you could go no processed foods, you could go no sugar, you could go paleo, you could go the CrossFit prescription, eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, little starch, no sugar. Whatever you choose, let's make a nutritional change. Let's do a reset in January where, we just, the thing that we know that we're doing that's slowing us down, let's cut it out and see how that feels. Or let's increase the amount of meat that we're eating if we're not getting enough of that in our diet. So we'll talk about it a lot in January, but start thinking about, maybe tidying out the pantry a little bit, set yourself up for success, getting some of the, the tempting options out of your way, because if it's not there, you can't eat it. So on that note, let's start talking about tomorrow. We're going to be traveling Wednesday, Thursday. So expect bad internet and little equipment. I think I'm just going to bring a kettlebell with me. So we're going to do some single arm work and some, where am I on that thing? And some body weight stuff. So I think that's it. Tomorrow, what do we got? Machine calories, deadlift, hang. Good stuff. All right, team. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you and all of your comments and your chatting. Dole, what's your location? Steak, chicken, butter, eggs. Most boring diet ever. I even cut out bacon. Whoa. Interesting. Bacon is too processed. Well, bacon doesn't need to be too processed. Now we're talking food again. You got me excited. If you can find some pork belly from a farmer who's doing a good job, and then you smoke it as opposed to using, curing mix or whatever they use. If you just actually smoke it, I would say that'd be pretty good bacon. It's just hard to find. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to find. It's very hard. But there is such a thing as good bacon, but not as easy to find as like a good steak for sure. Don't worry, I'm eating bananas as we speak, so you guys don't have to. Yeah, but they probably grow bananas in California, don't they, Spencer? I don't know. I'm sure it's not sustainable, but at least you live in a tropical place. Like there's no chance that there's a banana growing here, right? For me to have a banana, lots of fossil fuels need to be used to get it here, to spray it, to make it ripen, it's not a viable thing. It's not realistic. So, all right, team, you guys are fantastic. I hope you all have an incredible day. Talia, Jody, Spencer, Tasharia, Jason, Equipment, Yaroslav, Amelie. Who'd I miss? I get Talia, Megan. Sorry if I missed you, Job. You guys are amazing. Love you all. And can't wait to see you tomorrow. Peace.